One, if I were the minister, I would have done the same. Because you see cry from Ghanaians. You see the problem of Ghanaians as far as the pricing of DSTV was concerned. DSTV, in spite of it being a luxury, has become almost part of the life of many middle income and high class population of this country.
Right.
I have been an ardent customer of DSTV for years. I can't remember the last,
What book are you on? Premium?
Premium, yes, I've been. Because of my love for football.
Right.
And also news. Yeah. I get a lot of the news and the discussion. I like, for example, every evening, I watch religiously, I listen to Erin Burnett before I sleep.
Oh, okay.
Every evening.
Right.
It's part of my routine. I watch Erin Burnett before I sleep. Sometimes I even drift into Anderson Cooper 360 before I sleep. So it's important. It's also part of my life now. But we've all been concerned about the price of DSTV. To some extent, I think that they have been too exorbitant and they've plundered us for too long. This is a service. If you consider the fact that it's a service that is supposed to offer entertainment, information to people, then you must know how you look at it.
Okay.
And then two, right from the beginning, Sam John's data and research gave us an indication as to the differentials in the pricing of the same service as compared to other countries across Africa.
Okay.
Not only Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, Kenya, South Africa, Rwanda, all these countries, when you put it down to the pricing and the service being offered, Ghana's pricing was too high and too exorbitant.
Okay.
So St. George was offering opportunity for Ghanaians to have fair value for the service DSTV was rendering.
Right.
I agree to some extent that this is a fight that should have been taken up by our consumer protection agencies. I agree, totally agree with the lamentations of Kofi Kapito, my very good friend. But Paul, you agree with me that we live in a country, in a system where cries and efforts of consumer protection agencies, consumer protection societies have not been effective. Because they cry and talk, and nothing is done by the service providers, and we continue to have very poor service in relation to what...
And to be fair to Kofi Kapito, who's a consumer protection agency, he's the head.
Yeah.
He's been at this...
Yes, he's been talking about this issue for...
Yes.
It's not the only thing. He's been talking about the value of the services that are rendered by the telecoms.
Yeah.
He's talked about this several times.
Yeah.
And so the minister felt that if minister, picks up the fight that ordinary Ghanaians have been able to wage and not be successful, but maybe with his portfolio, he will be able to at least convince, induce, or if possibly coerce these service providers to offer and to do what Ghanaians have been asking for a long time. Good intention. You may fault him for the approach, but the intentions were good. So let's put St. George aside and look at the issue. Looking at it critically, DSTV agrees that, yes, they may be charging more, but they're looking at their cost of production in Ghana vis-a-vis the other countries. So let's ask ourselves, what are the determinants that make their cost of production in Ghana higher than maybe Nigeria? Because between Ghana and Nigeria, I don't see any difference. Possibly you look at your consumer or customer base, and you can say that because of Nigeria's population, their customers are far, far higher than ours, and as such, even if they pay this amount, DSTV could still make profit. But because ours, the number of people who subscribe are not that many, so you have to pay this in order for them to break even. So those factors have to be discussed. You cannot just tell me that your cost of production in Ghana is far higher. That's why you are charging, without telling me the determinants of your costs. what make up the cost.
True.
Those things must be clearly spelled out. So that the ordinary Ghanaian will know whether he's paying value, he's paying enough for the same value or not.
Yeah.
Because I've been asking myself, if it's the same cost of production, how come that for the same service, the same bouquet, that a Ghanaian is paying so much? In Nigeria, it is about 10 times lower. And it's encouraging dish piracy.
Right.
You understand? Because I'm paying for my office, I'm paying compact about 500 and something cedis.
Yeah.
And for the same compact, a friend of mine is using a Nigerian dish and is paying 190 cedis.
Really?
Yes.
No,
190 cedis.
in Nigeria?
Yes.
For Compact Plus? Or
Yes,
compact?
he's having that dish here in Ghana. And he's paying 190 cedis. And I'm paying almost 590. You understand? So I ask myself, what really is the problem? Paul is talking about taxes. I don't think the taxes are enough to make the price of the same service 3 times what exists and what persists in other West African countries.
Okay.
So there was a problem. And the minister's intervention is important. You may fault the approach he used, but it's very important and it was necessary and relevant.
Right.
Now, DSTV, where I see their problem, Moro, is that because of their global nature, if they cave in to the demand of the people of Ghana, and not the demand of St. George only was echoing the voice and the concerns of many Ghanaians. If they cave in, it could lead to other agitations in other countries.
True.
Because even today, I've heard that even in Kenya, they're also agitating for a reduction. And the same is like the same in Liberia. So what they have to do is, in order to avoid a situation whereby they will say, oh, okay, we've accepted we are reducing prices. Let's find a very good way of still reducing the prices, but not coming out clearly that we are reducing prices.
Okay.
And that's exactly what they have done.
Right.
Because, seriously speaking, if you were a compact subscriber, and today you are getting the value of a compact plus, it means you are not paying more for compact plus.
Right.
You get me?
Okay.
So I sit here and I don't understand what my brothers, the minority, were talking about. Because the issue is that, to some extent, St. George has achieved something for all of us.
Okay.
Because I sit down now, just yesterday, my wife was saying, I'm going to call DSTV now and tell them I will not pay almost 900 cedis for the premium. I'm going to step down. Because if I could get all the things I'm getting at premium, if I could pay compact plus and get all the things that I will get, all the sort of channels that I will get for premium, then why should I pay for premium?
Yes.
And she's not interested in the promotion.
Okay.
You know, premium customers, they said because you cannot go higher. What you have to enter into a sort of lottery, and when you win, you go and watch a Premier League
for
match.
For premium subscribers.
Yes, for premium. She's not interested in the premium. She's not interested in that lottery.
Okay.
So she wants to step down to Compact Plus.
Yes.
But still enjoy
premium.
Premium.
Yes.
So you understand?
Yes.
So in that stance, there has been some gain. Because I will be saving myself close to almost about 200 cedis.
Okay.
Honorable, hold on. Maybe you might get disappointed. It will give you the channels, but does it give you everything you were talking about?
Yes, right now you
does
get
it give you
everything.
catch up?
Yes.
Maybe not. You should check.
No. As for catch up, it's a different thing altogether.
But catch up is part of the premium package.
Yes.
But it's not a channel. It's just a system.
Yes, it's a system.
So I don't think you
even,
get those
even
systems.
catch up, even when I'm on premium and I don't subscribe to catch up, I won't get it.
Yes. So if you're on full premium bouquet, you get the catch up.
No, it's there, so you can articulate it.
Yes, you can use it.
But then the rest
But
of
now, if they give you you pay compact, you might not get the catch up, you might not get rewind, you might not get double at the same time.
No, we don't know, Paul.
No, you should check.
Yes,
Catch up, I think, is certainly not on it because I asked somebody to check.
So
and that's what I want because
you want the catch up.
Yeah, there are 10 Premier League games. I want to watch Manchester United. When I have finished or if I've traveled to somewhere during the weekend that I didn't get DSTV, on Monday nights, I can sit down for an hour and watch 15 minutes of all the games.
Do you know somebody who has been upgraded, a compact plus person?
Something like that, but we should check.
Who says they're not getting these
like
extra?
Yes, like the African qualifiers for the World Cup.
Yes.
I always get it. I watch the Ghana one.
Yes.
And then I find out that, I can watch Egypt and this and that.
Oh, yeah, because you can. Because
and it's not part of the
Africa.
You should check.
We have Africa football.
Football, yes.
Four different channels. So you can watch the other games on.
And all of it pours out on catch-up. Formula One, if I'm not able to watch it, it's on catch-up. And it's an edited version. Yes, please check with DSTV. Nyama Dagadu, ask him whether if you're on premium now and you downgrade so that you pay less but you are hoping to get all the channels, are you still getting all those excesses? Let's see whether it is possible.
So Bryce, let's try and work out. Because these are very, very critical questions.
But the basic fact is that you've had some reduction.
Yes.
We've gained something.
Okay.
My interest is even those on the lower subscription list who are going to now get they are going to even get more.
Yeah.
Because if I was on Paddy, and now I could get opportunity to watch at least 2-3 Premier League matches, it's great gain for the ordinary person who could not afford to pay maybe 150 cedis, but could pay only 59 cedis. So it is important for us to understand that Sam George has achieved something for us. No matter how we look at it, he has been able to get DSTV to give us a fair value of what we are paying for.
Okay.
2, I also want to say this. You see, there is a need for the review.
Okay.
After 3 months. Paul, there's a need for the review. DSTV will have to look at whether this let me say compromise that we've got into has increased their market value.
But
their business entity.
I want us to be a bit cautious and careful about this. We don't know.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that you're guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
So I sit here with my knowledge in marketing.
Right.
You understand? I say that for every marketing strategy you adopt, there's a need for a review.
Yeah.
Whether you still maintain your market share, whether you still have market value, or whether there has been profitability in the decision you have taken. So your review of these factors could say, this thing that we did, after all, didn't affect us so much.
Okay.
It has rather given us more share of the market. So why don't we even step it down further?
Okay.
Then they know that there are so many people out there who hitherto will have wished to get their service. But they were constrained by the value of that service. So now that they've stepped down the cost of the service, many more people are coming in.
Right.
Look, if I was buying a particular KK for 3 cedis, and one day I go there and it said, for the same 3 cedis, this time I will give you fish. It means that I've gained.
Yeah, but who says I want to eat fish?
So if you don't want fish,
maybe I just want my cake.
So that is your problem.
Yes.
So for example, what
I actually want is to reduce the price of the cake.
No, you see,
fish. I haven't told you I want fish.
Okay, so
and can I reduce more the size of the cake?
Yeah.
The price.
But then when you go, he has not reduced the price.
Yes.
But he has increased the size
of the kinky. Yeah, maybe that one I'll take. No, that one I'll take.
You understand?
But
I just want us to understand that if we look at all angles, yes.
Okay.
We may not be happy with the way as a minister he was at the forefront of this, and maybe the regulators and the rest should have been the ones championing. Yes, but then some just saw something that, look, over the years, consumer protection and agitations for this by customers have not worked.
Could he have done it through other channels without necessarily coming out to say, I'm the one champion?
You see, there are always thousands of channels that anyone could use to achieve an objective. But the one that will seem convenient for the person is what the person will use. You may have your own, let me say, idea as to what channel and what sort of form or strategy you will use. I will want to use a frontal strategy. You want to use diplomacy. somebody want to use a second person, somebody want to use a third person. So it's different. It's what the final thing is, how do I achieve the objective?